I hate Rashad? No, I don't hate Rashad. That's my guy. I'm not sure they like me anymore. I'm just, I don't know. I'm gonna just let y'all know, it's no different than NBA. Just remember this. Chat, words are powerful. Just like in the NBA, when people start writing, the team is better without them, that player read it, that player believes it, that player starts acting like it. You know, so if y'all saying the show is better without me, hey, and the producers them say, oh, hey, fans, they don't care if he's here or not. And hey, but I'm on vacation, so I don't need to be at work. I think I'm finals. I think I'm on a finals duty, not this one. I sold the channel, not the show.
Right that we jump right in to basketball, right? I want to talk about the Gilbert Arenas thing a little bit before we get to the basketball. I didn't know Gilbert Arenas got Pat Deved off his own show. I didn't know this. I was wondering why Brandon Jennings, his energy was getting a little different. He was tweeting a lot more. He was speaking a lot more. I didn't know they Pat Bev Gilbert Arenas off his show. I didn't know they moved like that. I see, and no one knows why. Y'all got to give me a reason why. Gilbert Arenas. And then I was wondering why Brandon Jennings was like, yeah, our show is the #1 show out. I'm like, our show? Like, what the f? Is he delusional? That motherfucker Gilbert Arenas. That's a Gilbert Arenas. That's a Gil's Arenas show. So you're telling me they kicked this man off his show in his house? Come on, man. Come on, Gil. Gil, you got to give me something, Gil. You got to tell me the truth, man. You got to tell me the truth, Gil. Gil, you got to tell me the truth, man. Because I was just getting messages from Rashad McCann on how you don't like working with y'all. And all of a sudden, you off the show, Gil? Come on, man. Give me something, Gil. Give me something, man. Give me something, man. We'll be a hell of a duo, I'll tell you that. We'll be a hell of a duo, Gil. Then kick Gilbert Arenas off his show, man. But how does that work, right? A company or brand uses, his likeliness, right? My likeliness when it comes to, the Pat Bev show. You get everything out of it. And then the people around can reap the benefits, help boost them, and then you get booted off your own show for whatever reason. I don't get it. I understand. I mean, the business of it, of anything. Like, you have a group of guys who's around for a ton of time, and next thing you know, you put them on, and because it sounds like everyone's using somebody. We call it in Chicago. We call it what crabs in the barrel. Everybody's using somebody to get out or get up top. It happened to me. I guess it can happen to anybody. No matter what company, no matter what color backstab is. Them was your own folks. They look like us. So yeah, Gil, man, I hate to see you going through something like that, man. I don't know the whole ins and outs. I watched.
Like underdog ain't never doing like that.
They say, man, that man, they done Pat Bev, man. They done Pat Bev to kick that man off his own show. And they still doing the show in his house.
Yo, it's Big Ed, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I had the links in the description where you can watch the clips of the beginning in full from Gilbert Arenas' YouTube channel, Gil's Arena, and then also what dropped today, Patrick Beverley YouTube channel, where he had something to say when it came down his way, where he is now creating a noun and an adjective for his own situation, and it most definitely fits the narrative of this conversation. you got Pat Bev off your own show because of the simple fact that's what it's completely sounding like right here. And who better to call it and tell you who somebody who just recently went through it as a Pat Bev get taken off the Hoopin' and Holler show that he was a part of, that he helped build. When Jay brought Jason Williams on, they went another direction. They giving him a run around on it. And then seeing these clips online within the last week with Gilbert Arenas, and then him coming back last night and adding more to it, it's like he all over the place. We just got to call it for what it is directly. And there's several levels and layers to it. And I'm the person, like, I want to know this information, bro. I'm in media. I do this every day. I love this. Whatever I'm covering, sports, rap, hip hop, anything that I'm covering, I love this. So I want to know about the business. I want to be prepared for this game, bro. We get the information not from just researching ourselves, but learning from other people who was able to do it successfully, and learning from other people's mistakes or what they would have did wrong, right, or indifferent. But with this situation right here, it's some information missing, because what Pat Bev is saying directly, and I do want to be clear, I don't think they record house no more, because I remember they was at one point, but I think they ended up getting their own studio, if I'm correct. And they not at the house no more. But Gilbert Arenas showed he still got the spot at the crib where he can record it. It's ready to go. He said he don't got the YouTube channel, the Arena, but he still got his own Gil's Arena YouTube channel, which he does. But they still calling the show Gil's Arena over there. But he revealed something big. Hey, yeah, Rashard McCants told me, he ain't like working with dudes over there and stuff. And now that went back to that clip right there in the beginning, where people are speculating. I can't just confirm nothing, y'all. I'm not on the inside, but I want to know, like, what's really going down, because he said, well, Rashard McCants, I don't hate Rashard McCants, that's my guy. And then it was like, okay, he said something else. And he said, I don't know if everybody feeling the same way about me. So that could be taken as, well, that's really possibly Underdog, the people who doing negotiations with how they want to move with his contract ending. And then what's going on, he talked about it. He compared it to being on the team, and the team want to go in another direction, and then the production didn't come up and step up for him. And that's kind of what Patrick Beverley was getting at direct, like, well, people weren't speaking up for me, how I was holding it down and things of that when I was going through my situation, and they moved in another direction. We know Gilbert Arenas had caught the case recently, but it's something else going on behind the scenes. Now, on top of the fact, Patrick Beverley has been going back and forth a little bit with Brandon Jennings and Rashard McCants, and one of their things, that's what he talking about when they said what they said, we the number one this, and they like, well, bro, y'all popping it like y'all running the show, but they had said on there, well, hey, fam, we up under Underdog, you up under Barstool, same situation, so how you down playing us for the show and our role that we playing over here? Underdog cut our checks. And it was like, okay, cool. But Skip Bayless is over there now as well. Rashard McCants is like, bro, I'm over here next to Skip Bayless. Well, they talking about football now as well on it, and he's covering that, but he covering the basketball too. It's like, dog, where's Gilbert Arenas at? And, it sounds like, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I will come on here and fix it. I want Gilbert Arenas to let the people know. You know what I'm saying? I know they going through the contract, so he probably don't want to say everything that he want to say. And Gilbert Arenas will most definitely be able to build and work his other Gil's Arena YouTube channel. There's an audience there, but him selling his YouTube channel, that's your audience. You the face of this. You the dude that was online talking. You the one that had the voice. You was the like core. We looked at this as your show. How they gonna kick you off the show or not re-sign your contract and put other people in your spots? He said him and Skip Bayless cool. He the one that wanted to bring Skip on, but it just looked wild now how it all went down. We just got to keep it all the way 1,000 and 100 with it. We'll see what's what, man. These contracts, these people coming in, we seeing this story right here time and time again. Tell me what y'all think about it. All capital C's, controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation to be a part of the conversation. Keep the algorithm in rotation. We'll see if it's a backdoor with this situation. Stay on your pivot. Tap into the Urban Politics TV Patreon on the website of the app. We're going to talk about this some more on there for shit show. Lock in with us.